So he was very concerned about that, and he said that before she gives birth that he's going to give her a clearance. Now some people were kind of like, oh, so what happens if he doesn't give the clearance? You're not going to give birth?
Today's vlog is blah. I am exhausted. I slept somewhat decent with this little princess in my belly last night, but one of my other conditions was acting up to make it very difficult for me to sleep. Some of you guys do or do not know, I have some ear issues, ear complications, bad ear health. My ear health is not the best. I've had to have multiple surgeries in the past, and they somewhat affect me today. So the best way I could describe it, sometimes sleeping on this side of my ear hurts really badly. I like to describe it as if I have restless leg syndrome, but in the ear. I mean, it is such a unique discomfort and pain, and I haven't met that many people with it. And a lot of you guys are like, well, why didn't you sleep on the other side? Well, sadly, I am pregnant, and this baby doesn't like it when I sleep on this side. So I'm like at the mercy of this creature inside me and my body. So for this fine, lovely morning, I am exhausted. I have very little spoons, but we got to keep moving forward and get our stuff done before this baby arrives.
So what we are doing today is kind of a preliminary thing just to make sure that Janice is okay. We mentioned it before when we saw her cardiologist that he was a little concerned over her heart rate, her blood pressure, and with giving birth. So he was very concerned about that. And he said that before she gives birth that he's going to give her a clearance. Now some people were kind of like, oh, so what happens if he doesn't give the clearance? You're not going to give birth? In the sense of he wants to make sure that if there's any kind of issue, it's caught beforehand so that we can make sure that we are prepared for it and that all the medical staff at the hospital knows what's going on. Here's everything so that there's no surprises per se. So today they were able to fit us in, and we have had this appointment for like a month and a half now. They were booked out pretty far for an echocardiogram. So they're going to do a ultrasound of Janice's heart, make sure that everything is okay, and from there we do have the follow-up with the doctor in a couple of days virtually, thankfully, so we don't have to come back into the hospital or anything like that, and review the results and go from there.
So we are on our way to go do that right now, guys, and we're going to take you guys along for the ride and journey, see what all these steps we have to do before we deliver this baby. Now this is from our journey. Everybody is different, every pregnancy is different, to each his own. So guys, let's go do this and get this done and out of the way. So we are here in the back. I have everything that I need to get this done and going. I'm exhausted. I look like a hot mess. This is what pregnancy can do to you sometimes, so let's do this.
Guys, so we are back in the car. Everything went well. They did the ultrasound of the heart. The tech was very nice. Janice kind of fell asleep on the table twice. She is exhausted, if you could not tell. Orion, we put him as a downstay, underneath my chair, and he broke that 2 times to get up to go to her, which is he's alerting to her narcolepsy. Thankfully, we have a very smart pooch with us. So now we're on our way home. Janice, gonna get her something for lunch at home, and she is going to rest while I go to work. Thankfully, we got this appointment done and over with. Like I said, we do have the follow-up in a couple of days with the doctor. And yeah, we'll see what he says, and hopefully there's nothing bad. Funny thing, while the tech is doing the ultrasound, she just kind of like stops and she goes, "Do you have a port?" Mind you, she's, you know, doing the thing like well below where Janice's port is and she didn't see it. She's like, "Do you have a port?" "Yeah." "Oh, okay, good." She's like, "I saw something there and I kind of got concerned, but if you have a port, it makes sense." So that was actually really funny. I was like, "So if you see that," and we answered, "No, she doesn't have a port, would you be concerned?" She's like, "Very, very concerned because there's a piece of plastic in your heart." So guys, what we're gonna do is, like I said, I'm heading home, make something for lunch for Janice, and yeah, we will update you guys later. As you can tell, she's a little tired, so she needs to eat and take it easy.
Hiya guys! I was gonna say heyo or good afternoon, but then I was like, we still haven't ended this vlog, so
It's confusing. I know.
But let me show you guys what I get to deal with every day. A cuddly Yodi who needs a pillow, and then Orion who needs to lay on top of that pillow. The creature has moved a little. Look at her. She does this so I could give her love. You want some love, princess? Oh my gosh, look at her. She's my everything. So as you guys can see, we are back home. I won't lie, it's been a few days. I could not finish this vlog. I could not get it together. I came home like around 1 and I crashed and didn't wake up until like 7 in the afternoon. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of questions of, how did you know Orion was alerting to you to your narcolepsy? There's a difference in how I feel and I know what he's alerting to. Now when it comes down to my POTS, it can be tricky. I already know, like, I'm feeling sluggish, I'm feeling exhausted, and a lot of people may ask, like, oh, how did he alert to you in the doctor's appointment? He was not acting his usual self. Whenever we're in a doctor's appointment, he is still tranquil. I mean, he does not do nothing. He doesn't make any sounds. Like, a lot of doctors don't even notice that he's in the room with us. But this appointment, he broke his downstay. I think he just got up a little bit and then got down, got up, started moving a little closer to me, and then got down and scoot back. At one point, he was acting weird. We were like, that's strange for him. And then he huffed. He was like, huff. And I was just like, okay, he's alerting, because he never does that. And we rewarded him. We gave him love, praise. When he alerts like that, he is letting me know, hey, this is an inappropriate place for you to be sleeping, and you are sleeping hard, that who knows if you're going to be able to get back home safely. But of course, we have Paul there. I'm good. So I got home, took it chill, knocked out. I mean, you saw me eating food, and I was like, just like falling asleep. Like, Paul had to like sit with me and be like, hey, wake up, because you know that is a choking hazard. And you know, the rest of the day I just slept and I was able to get through it. Thankfully I had Orion there and he helped me, he supported me, he gave me love. And whenever I do have those sleepy moments like that and I'm finally in bed, he's like this. He's like right here with me, showing me that he is supporting me through that episode, and I love it. Like, I love Orion because I feel like I kind of get like two of the best things when it comes down to a dog, in a sense. So he has his hyper moments. I mean, he is hyper. But then when he sees my demeanor, he sees how I'm feeling, he knows, okay, it's time to take it chill. And he's acting like this right now because I'm exhausted from pregnancy. Like, I did not have another good night's sleep last night, but I'm doing a little bit better than I was on this day, for sure. So guys, this is where we're gonna end it. I'm exhausted, and this is a new day. I'm not feeling the best. You know, baby's growing, baby's kicking, but guess what? Today's the day we do talk to my cardiologist and find out the results of the ultrasound and see what has to be done, what's going to be said, what's going to happen, who knows. Paul talked about how he needs to give me clearance, and some people are going to be like,
And what is clearance gonna do? Like, can you just stop having this baby if he doesn't give you clearance?
no, we're going to take certain precautions, such as maybe admit me early, do a lot of hydrations, you know, whatever he recommends. He will send it to my medical team when it's time for me to deliver, to make sure I have a successful delivery. So I'm going to wind down, take it easy with these pooches, but do not worry guys, I'm trying to get a lot of vlogs out, so when this princess does officially arrive, you guys still have something to watch. Now, when she officially is here, I think you guys are going to know, because that's when I will start posting once a week. And hopefully that's enough for you guys and can get me onto the road to recovery And when those vlogs are all up and done, I can be back full-time talking to you guys and doing what I love. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly helps us spread our message and spread awareness. Like, come on. It doesn't mean that you have chronic illnesses. You can't live life to the fullest. And when I say to the fullest, it's whatever you want. Also, do not forget to check out our different social media platforms. God, the sleepiness just hits me. Such as our Instagram and Patreon page. Fun little stuff so you guys could check out. If you're interested, look in the description box below. Alright guys, so this is where we take it easy, wind down, and I hope you guys are enjoying your week and weekend. So for now, adieu and goodbye!